$3.961 per gallon, up 25.35% in 1 year. That number is now staring drivers in the face on giant street signs across America. And when gas gets this close to $4, people don't wait for a government report to decide how the economy feels. In this episode, we're tracking why one price can hit confidence faster than inflation data. Right now, regular gas is $3.961 per gallon nationally, as of 2026-03-23. 1 year ago, it was $3.16. That's an increase of $0.8 per gallon, or 25.35% in 12 months. And the reason this matters is not just the math, it's the threshold. Gas is back near $4, a level Americans notice instantly, remember emotionally, and talk about politically. On the chart, you can see why this move feels bigger than a normal price swing. For a stretch, gas looked relatively contained. Then the line starts to climb, then steepen, and now it is pressing right up against that $4 mark. The key visual here is acceleration. Not just that prices are higher, but that the move happened fast enough to change behavior and headlines at the same time. This is exactly the kind of visible jump that resets consumer mood. Now compare that with the broader inflation picture. CPI, energy stands at 283.223, up 2.12% year over year. Headline Consumer Price Index is 327.46, up 2.23% year over year. And consumer sentiment is 56.4, down 1.05% from a year earlier. That's the contradiction. Gas is surging 25.35%, while energy inflation overall is rising just 2.12%. And headline CPI just 2.23%. So the pump sign is sending a much louder message than the broader inflation basket. And sentiment, already weak, is hearing it. This is why gas punches above its weight. In formal inflation math, gasoline is only one component. In real life, it is a billboard people pass every day. Consumers may not know the latest CPI print is 327.46, or that energy CPI is 283.223. But they absolutely know when filling the tank suddenly costs more. That gap between official inflation and lived inflation, that is where sentiment can crack. Here's what that means in dollars. If you drive a 16-gallon car and fill up once a week, moving from $3.16 to $3.961 per gallon adds about $12.82 per tank. Over a month, that's roughly $51.28. Over a year, about $666.64. For a two-car household commuting to work, school, and errands, the hit can be much larger. And because gasoline is purchased so often, it acts like a weekly referendum on the economy. That's why periods of cooling headline inflation